The first exercise I'm going to show is open kinetic chain in the lower extremity, and it is a seated leg extension. So you sit down, just extend the leg out like this, and bring it back down. Now there are two ways to alter this exercise to make it more difficult. I'll be using a band to increase the resistance on my leg, and I'll be using a weight to increase the load. So first I'll show the band. So I have this band, I hope you can see it, I have this band tied to the chair, and I sit down, I put the band around my foot, and I raise it, and the band pulls on my leg back down, giving it resistance. Just to show you better what's happening, I'll bring the camera here, and you can see here's my band. I put it around and I lift, and you can see the band pulls my leg down and it increases the resistance. So next I am going to increase the load. Unfortunately I don't have a proper weight, so I got creative and I tied a bottle of vitamin water to my foot. So this increases the load, making it heavier for me to lift up my leg. So again, I sit down and I move my leg up, and it's a little bit more difficult because obviously there's a weight on my foot. So next I am going to show you open kinetic chain in the upper extremity using arm flies. This can be done using either weights, or in my case I'm going to use a resistance band. So you just pull like this. So, whoops. So this can be altered in a couple of ways. Like I said, you can use weights, but the way to make this one more or less difficult, it all really can depend on how much you pulse. So if you want more difficult, you can pull harder. If you want less difficult, you can pull less hard, and see, the more you pull, the more resistance there is, and the less you pull, it's less resistance. This could also be done by tying it tighter or looser. So I'm now going to show you two closed kinetic chain exercises. First I'm going to do push-ups. So this is closed kinetic chain, and these are just regular push-ups. So some people can't always do normal push-ups, too much work or too hard for them. So this can be made easier for those people if you keep your legs on the ground. And you just push up like this. What this does is it decreases the load on your arms here, I'll turn around and give you an idea. So as you can see, when you do this push-up, the legs are on the ground, and that is less for your body to push up. It's less load on your arms, and there's less weight for you to push up. So once again, see, my legs are on the ground, and so I'm really just pushing up with I'm pushing up my upper body with my arms. Whereas on a normal push-up, see I have to push up the rest of my body. If normal push-ups are, like if you're really ripped and normal push-ups are too hard for you, you can do them one-armed, but unfortunately I'm not that fit. So there's another way you can do them, and which is still more work but still maybe doable for people who can't do one-armed but want to do something yet more challenging than just a normal push-up, and that's one leg. So you see my right leg is extended out. I lift up my back leg and I do a push-up. So what this does is, with a normal push-up, both legs are on the ground and it's stability. I'm stable on the ground. And with the easy way of doing a push-up, I'm even more stable because there's more of me on the ground. But with the one-legged push-up, I'm not stable at all. Like, I'm balancing myself on one leg and then pushing the rest of my weight up on just one leg. So there's the same amount of load. I'm less stable. So I'm pushing up the same weight with just one leg. So less stability, same load. It's more work for your body. Oh, that's a lot of work. The next one I'm going to show you is squats. Squats are a very common exercise. Just adjusting it. Okay. Squats are sorry about that, just had to adjust the camera. Okay, sorry. Squats are a very common exercise, and I think the average person knows how they're done, but I'll show you. Just normal down and up, like that. So that's pretty basic, but there are a couple ways they can be made more difficult. So the first one is you go down and you jump. So what that does is it takes all your weight down and you jump. So it's more work on your legs than just bringing up because because your body is jumping and it's more work on your legs. And the final one I'm going to show you, it's the squats again. You go down, but instead of, like, this is where you stop on a normal squat and then you pop up, or in the case of the other one, you jump. Just to elaborate on the jumping a little bit, going back. When you go down and pop up, it's more work on your legs. It's more load because you're pushing your body weight up. And so it's increasing the amount of work for your legs when you do that. So the next one, as I said, you go down, but instead of popping back up or jumping, you go all the way down, put your elbows on the inside of your knees, and you put your palms together, and your buttocks should be near your calves, and then you push yourself up so your thighs are parallel to the ground. So this puts more load on your legs and your thigh muscles. So you don't have any support. You're literally just working the thigh muscles, and it's the load they're bearing to push the rest of your body up. And those are my exercises and how to alter them.